I mean, every deck is set up to be able to stop it, and right here, I mean, we're going to see it. Okay, he is going to be able to activate the King Tower, so we only have 50 seconds left in this game, already in double elixir. Let's see what's going to happen.
And you can see it is Mohamed Light at the bottom and Hasiel at the top. We are joining this one a little bit late, and no surprises, though. Mohamed Light way out to the lead with what appears to be Golem. And there you go, big pile of rocks comes out, and that's, Josh, that's devastating when you're playing against Golem, and it hasn't even come down yet, and you find yourself down the majority of your tower HP.
Yeah, absolutely brutal. Hasiel in a world of hurt. We're going to see the split barbs, and I really like that, going to be able to apply a lot of pressure. I mean, really, against Golem, you want to be stacking firecrackers, seeing what you can get with that, but at this point, I mean, it's just so difficult to make that comeback.
And it's interesting, you know, you talk about Golem now, the rise of the pump back in, and more importantly, though, look at this combination of the Electro Dragon and the Battle Healer, which have traditionally been more of an E-Golem pairing. Why are those two so effective in this meta behind traditional Golem?
Well, it's crazy. I'm seeing a lot of pros advocate for a nerf to the pump. A lot of these pros think that it's so overwhelming, you can do whatever you want, and we're going to see a lot of difficult cards to just stack behind or get in front of these golems, and it's just almost impossible to stop it once you get a good push going.
And, you know, you talk about that one. Here we go. Again, more pressure from Mohamed Light, although Hasiel starting to get back in the conversation a little bit. It does feel like maybe the cycle meta has dropped a bit, and does that make it more difficult to get spells down repeatedly to deal with pump?
Yeah, absolutely. Hasiel definitely has I mean, I really think he has a really good matchup because the Firecracker, the Earthquake, always able to take out the pump. Now that we're in 1 minute left of overtime, he's going to be able to apply a ton of pressure. This Inferno Tower is working wonders against Molight's deck.
Really would have very curious about what transpired in that first couple of minutes that got the big lead here. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, right there, huge missed opportunity. This is going to be an overwhelming push with the Bomber in tow to try and help out, but the tower snipes the correct card. Bomber on top of the tower. I think we're going to see game one go to Mo Light.
And 63 HP, Battle Healer does get picked up. Keep in mind, folks, no big spell for Mohamed Light. Does have to do a little bit more here and just saving that tornado for defense. Hasiel, full spam city, 15 seconds left. He does not have 3-card cycle available at the moment. Needs to get back to pigs if he has any chance of trying to break through here. 10 seconds left. They cannot get onto that tower in time, and able to hold off is Mohamed Light for a very important win here in game number 1.
Yeah, right there. I mean, it really just comes down to he got too much damage early on. Yeah, bats are probably one of the most well-balanced Evos in general. It's really amazing to see that there are times where the Evo bats don't get any value, and I think that's very healthy for the game. So I think Evo bats could be my favorite Evo just because of how well-balanced they are.
So opening exchange here, Hasiel going, still saying cycle once more, and this time it's Minor Loon for Hasiel, and the Dagger Duchess plus the Phoenix will make short work of that one.
Yeah, right there, Hasiel trying to utilize the fact that the tower was low on its arrows, tries to go in with the Loon at the bridge, but the Phoenix is going to be way too much for an answer.
So XE plus Dagger Duchess will take 1 from the Royal Giant on the right-hand side. Now counter push in play. Fisherman to hold. First minute away. Miner's going to try to cover here. What's the game plan for Hasiel? Is he mostly going to get damage, you think, here from these XE NATO lineups, or do you expect to see a breakthrough with the Balloon?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think I would expect to see like Executioner lineups, those kind of things. Right there, Mohamed Light teaching his opponent how to get damage with a win condition, getting the tower all the way down to 1362. Great counter push from Mo Light right there. But yeah, I would expect most of the damage to not really come from the Loon, more so come from the Zap, the Miners, and the Executioner lineups.
So we'll see if it does get involved. Either way, they are in some difficulty. as the damage has come in pretty significant on the right-hand side, and we are working to get these cameras switched to the appropriate sides. You can see Mohamed Light on the bottom and gameplay on the top of the screen. We'll have that all sorted out for you here in just one moment, folks. 1362 the mark on the right-hand tower, and so far, Mohamed Light maintaining a decent lead, but this right here, if Hasiel can figure it out, could be a game changer, but he has to prevent these hog shots. And you know, this is the first time we're seeing the bomb tower in. The control on the Royal Giant has been very minimal so far, Josh.
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked to see him delay it for that long. I'm sure he had his reasons right there. Mo Light just going to be attacking the bridge. But right there in that last defense, Hasiel really showing why the Executioner is so good in this deck. He was able to get a massive lineup on top of, I believe it was like the Fishermen, the Archers, pretty much everything. And right here, Loon not going to make it to the tower, and Mo Light again going to have another solid counter push.
And Exy this time trying to hold firm, and the death damage beginning to put Hasiel back in this one. After the big Royal Giant Rage push on the right-hand side, holding steady for the moment is Hasiel, but he just cannot get anything other than death damage from Loons. But will this be the big change? Balloon gets close, and it does connect. Just like that, Hasiel takes the lead with about 90 seconds left.
Yeah, the Executioner putting a ton of work in. Mo Light was not able to snipe the Loon down with the Phoenix. Even the Evo'd Archers were not able to help all the way. I love what Hasiel is doing with his Executioner.
And the classic zap to hold there for a second. Hasiel needs to be a little bit more conservative here. Does pull back with the NATO. Rage comes in. This RG will get one, and it does get two. Not just one, two. Hasiel playing fast and loose. Who has the advantage here in this triple elixir period, Josh?
Well, after that mistake, I think I have to hand it over to Hasiel right there. Not going to do anything with that original push, but that is so much elixir to have wasted. 3 elixir from the Fisherman, especially it being the Fisherman, because that's such a good card for defense. Let's see what this Evo Zap can pull off.
Evo Zap getting work done. Princess Tower, or not the Princess Tower, the Dagger Duchess. Focusing on the wrong troop there. Death damage in, zap in, 56 HP. Hasiel gonna go with the miners. Mo have a catch. He does not, 7 HP. The RG tries to get there, can't get it done, and Hasiel ties things up. What kind of deck are you putting together if your expectation is miner?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, it's always kind of easy to say use a miner deck yourself and then just switch 1 or 2 cards in order to win the mirror matchup. But it looks like Hasiel is going to go Giant Graveyard just based off of the first 2 cards that are shown.
And folks, we are on the proper sides now.
Drill.
Mohamed Light from the top of the screen, Hasiel at the bottom, and Drill. Mohamed Light with the Snowball, Mother Witch, and Dark Prince. So especially that Dark Prince, some good anti-drill pieces here. But of course, I know, Josh, that the pros have been a little concerned with the strength of drill as of late.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure exactly what the discourse has been on top of the Battle Ram. I really like it as a card, but it's kind of difficult to get out the Evo Battle Ram in time to either win you a game or at least put you in a situation like that. So it's going to be really fun to watch Mohamed Light use the Evo Battle Ram so I can figure out how to do it myself.
And, you know, talking about some of these Evo Battle Rams, if those of you who watched some of the qualifying stages may have seen Morton win a very, very tight bonus game to qualify for this weekend with a double Evo Battle Ram connection at the end. So we'll see if there's some excitement there. And look at that Guardian just jump the river from what seemed like it was going to be 1/2 tile too far away. And Daddy Longlegs all the way across here to take out the work on the other side.
Yeah, right there. Good cleanup from Mo Light. Can he get the split? Not going to happen with the Skellies, but it doesn't matter. Tower cleans up the Dark Prince. Right here, Hasiel in a really good spot. Mo Light giving up a couple Evo Bomber shots, giving up a little bit of damage. I really like that Hasiel switched up his drill placement. I mean, 2 months ago, everybody was putting the drill in the front, and then somebody taught the entire world how to play drill correctly, because ever since then, so many of these esport athletes are switching up their placements every single time, and it's almost impossible to stop a good drill player.
So the Evo recruits trying to get out in front and pressure on the right-hand side. Mohamed Light picks up the Ghost with his Dark Prince. Tesla doing its work here against the push, and that is shut down very nicely for a bit of a counter play. And now Ghost to the right, Drill to the left, and Mohamed Light stretched a bit thin as we get into sudden death overtime.
Yeah, right there. Hasiel making another very good push. Evo Battle Ram going to come in, and is it going to get any value? Yes, okay, it is able to hit the Tesla just a little bit, but still not really the biggest push ever.
Yeah, Mohamed Light spending a lot of elixir to get not much out of it. Ghost does not pick up that bandit. It does not get visible in time, and suddenly Mohamed Light is back in the mix here. Hasiel, though, still very significant lead, and choosing to sacrifice some HP on the left-hand tower in exchange for a little bit more elixir as he was thirsting a bit. Tesla does come out to cover as we approach the final 90.
Yeah, right there about 5 seconds ago, Light goes in with the Skeleton Dragons at the bridge, predicting Hasiel's minions to be delayed in order to take out the Mother Witch. I have missed Pro Clash Royale so much. These are not the plays that I make in-game. This is what I want to be seeing.
And the Evo Tesla just practically, rather than a tower, it's more like a wall at this point. It feels like Mohamed Light has no clear path through, although this could be a game changer. Spamming the bridge on the right-hand side. Can he get past it? No. Tesla back in cycle. Josh, this is feeling like Hasiel is going to take another phenomenal matchup, play it well, and get through round one.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Light can do in order to save this game. I like going recruits in the pack because you need to be building that correct push, but this might be it. No, the Bandit is going to be able to protect everything. Light has one more opportunity and one more opportunity only.
And here we go, final 25 seconds. Mohamed Light has to just pressure, but cannot give up that damage on the left-hand side. 17 seconds, Battle Ram down. Tesla is assuredly going to be there, back in cycle. That shuts it down. And, you know, Mohamed Light played all of these very well. Hasiel picking beautifully